What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? I hope y'all are ready. I'm about to go ahead and share my screen, and I hope y'all are ready because today, some very, very good stuff. Okay. Remember those EMAs that I talked to you guys about in the last, maybe it wasn't the last video, but I know I talked to you about them in the first one for sure. Okay, those EMAs, we're going to learn about those EMAs today, what those EMAs mean to you, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in. So first off, what do you already know about EMAs? All right, from your previous trade, what do they tell you? They tell you what the direction of the market, what direction the market's in. They also tell you um, when the trend is changing. So basically, most people they use these for the direction of the trend. We're going to use these for the direction of the trend also, but we're also going to use these to confirm the levels. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, you can go ahead and take a screenshot. It's not the best drawing, but it'll work. It will work. Um, so I talked to you guys about level 3 already, and I talked to you guys about level 1, 2, and goes back into level 3 again. Okay. Now, how do you know that you are in level 3? The EMAs will look one or two ways. They will be spread out like this, or they will be bunched up like it is in here. Okay. But a lot of the time they will spread out. Okay. So when you know you're in level 1, when the 50 and the 13 crossover, this is on the H1 chart, by the way. You're going to look for the trend on the H1 chart. Okay. You're going to look for the weekly cycle on the H1 chart. I can't say that enough. So with that being said, you're always going to go to the H1 chart and you're going to look to see what the EMAs look like. If the 13 and the 50 are crossed over, your level 1 is confirmed. If the 50 and the 200 are crossed over, like they are here, your level 2 drop is confirmed. If they're all crossed over like this, and you can count these out in order, then it is confirmed that you are in level 3. Okay. Because the EMAs are crossed doesn't mean exactly that you're in that level. You're going to say you're in that level after you see this. Okay. You're not going to forget everything else just because the EMAs are say something. You're going to use your chart analysis to know that okay, they broke this M right here. They broke this level, and now they went into level 1. Did my EMAs cross over? Yes, they did. Okay, good. It confirmed it. Great. I'm in my level. All right. Now, look over here. Okay, they broke this level right here. We're in level 2. Did my EMAs confirm it? Yes, they did. Okay. Oh, snap. It broke again. Did my EMAs confirm it? And over here, they do confirm it. Okay, I'll be showing you guys the trades later on for this. But just know that these 3 EMAs right here, these ones are the big ones. This one right here is not very important for the smaller time frame, but it still is important because you'll be using it for your entry. And I will explain that here in a second. Okay, go back into the level count. The average, weekly cycle will look something like this. This here is GU. I took this photo from about a year ago, and this stuff still holds true. It still presents like this. Every week is not going to be perfect, but you're still going to be able to see it like this. Okay. Oh snap! They broke. Is it in level 1? Did my EMAs confirm it? Yes, they did. They crossed over right here. Yes, it's in level 1. What am I looking for next day? A second day drop. Okay. And then they give you an M to Mayo, out of Asian session. You might not have traded that one. Maybe it just depends on what it looked like and if this was truly outside of this box or not. Okay. So you're looking for your second day drop. Wham, you got your second day drop. Okay. Now you're going into level 2. So here's your level 2 is confirmed. This was your level 2 drop. And they're looking for your level 3 drop. It doesn't always, level 3 is not always promised. So don't expect level 3 to happen every single time. Like you can see over here, this one only had 2 levels, 1, 2, but this is level 3 because it went 3 times the ADR, which you'll learn about the ADR later on. Okay, so this one right here was level 3, 1, 2, 3. Same thing the other extra 1, 2, 3. You're welcome to take a screenshot of this also. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take it to the charts. Let's take it to the charts, y'all. Take it to the charts. Here, guys, template. Here we go. Go ahead and refresh that. Get it all fresh for you. Let's see. And we're gonna go to the H1 chart and we're gonna look at what's going on with the trend. Okay, you see the 3-day cycle here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, down, your levels up. It's not always gonna be perfect 3. You know, it could be 4 or 5. You know, whatever. You know, like this one right here. We're gonna go ahead and use this one as an example. This one was a very beautiful one. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one. All right, as an example. Okay, when you're looking at this, chart, insert. Look at this, and I want you to tell me what you see. Go ahead and, you know, do a quick little, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys a little bit. Take a second, pause the video, and take a second to just analyze what you see on this chart to here, okay? All right, hopefully you paused the video and took a second to do that. Now, let's go ahead and continue on. What you should have seen was, you know, going through marking up your levels. This right here was your level 3, right? This right was your level 3, okay? And then whenever they break it, right here becomes your level 1. Your EMAs crossed over and they confirmed it. Yep, this is level 1. Okay, okay. And since this was all jumbled up right in through here, see how the EMAs came back in close together? This actually confirmed level 1 right in through there. But since it moved far away and it made a full move with the ADR to get the trend going, what happened was the 50 and the 200 crossed over as well. So, and you know what? I'm just gonna use this to mark off the level. Okay, you see that level right there? Wham! There goes your next level. When they broke and they stayed above it for an hour 45 or an hour and 30 minutes, it confirms it that you're in the next level. Okay, if these EMAs are already like this, you know. So then you have your next level right here. It's out for you guys. Okay, so you have your next level right here. Go away. They broke. And then you have your next level right here. Okay, the EMAs over in this area, they were all squeezed together and they separated for 1, level 2, level 3, and this one actually gave a level 4. These EMAs are completely fanned out. And I want you guys to go ahead and mark this one up and tell me what you see with the EMAs. Just use the EMAs to show me what you see, where you see it in each level. All right, hopefully you paused it and got the chance to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this up for you guys and show you where the levels are at. Okay. So our Level was confirmed right here. They broke, confirmed it. Wait for them to come back, stop punt on top of the EMAs. That happened right here. Okay, this right here will be your level 1. Stop punt, came back into the EMAs. It kind of continued pushing on. Stop punt. Okay, you can call this area right here your level 1 box. Right here is not exactly perfect. What this right here is your level 1 box, okay? Then got another push down right here, and what happens? The EMAs crossed over, it confirmed it. This right here will be your level 2 drop. Okay, right here. See how it stays in this range, and then it broke, and it pushed down here. You are now in level 3. And then the same thing the other way. Okay, you see they broke right here. They broke. EMAs crossed over, confirmed it. Okay, that right there would be your level 1. If they were to have went back down here to this previous peak, this whole entire section right here, this whole entire section would become level 3. And I'll show you guys an example of that here in a second. Didn't go back down here to this previous peak, which is down here. They didn't come back down and trap into this area. They stayed up here above, this structure. And then where's your level 2 at? Over here. The reason why this right here would not become level 2 yet is because you would mark it up as level 2 for the moment. You got your level 2. Here's your trade right here. You may have taken this one. But the reason why you would not consider that level 2 yet, or you wouldn't consider this part right here level 2 and that level 3, is because what happened? They continue to rise, but this all one level because it came back down and stopped hunting at the last level. Okay, they came back down past this and then rose again. And then over here, they went up another level and then they went up another level. What you guys are going to do is basically just continue to ride the trend until the wheels fall off. This one right here, they actually went into reset and then they rose, came back into this reset, and then they changed the direction and with the trend. Okay, so that's very simple, very basic for you guys to understand. Those are your EMAs for the direction of the trend. Guys, what you guys are gonna really, really like. Okay. We're just gonna use this one right here for an example. Okay. So right here is your vector 3. This is a vector 3 inside the box. It's a more advanced trade. The trend is long. You're looking for a vector 3 long. You guys aren't going to be taking this one until you get to that level to where you can see this clearly. That would be your vector 3 bursts to the low, like I showed you guys in the other video with this is how they induce people to take their position 1, 2, 3 to the low, and they gave their W. How are you guys going to confirm this using the EMAs? Okay, whenever they shift over the 5 and the 13, they catch up in mustard, close over each other, like they did on this candle. Once that candle closes, that is your entry. They close the candle that the 13 and the 5 cross. What you're going to do is you're going to be looking for your entry as soon as that candle cross, not one moment before. You can maybe wait a second after to see if they give some pullback. But me, I just, as soon as they cross over, that candle closes, I take it. I take it right there. So that's how that works out right there. Just whack. That's your entry. So this is the purpose of using, and this is called a shift. Okay, that's your shift. I'm gonna be going over the shift in more detail later on, but that is your shift right there. So that's the purpose of the 5 and the 13. A lot of people use these for their, on some other similar, not similar, I'm not gonna say similar, some other methods. They use those for entries, and that's why we have them there. But yeah, all these indicators that we have, they're all for showing, some purpose of what the market makers are doing with the market to fake out the retail traders. All right, so that right there was the purpose of the 5 and the 13. Now I'm gonna show you one more really cool thing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the current time, shift it over a little bit. Okay, now if you notice this about the numbers, they kind of like go up in increments of like, I'm gonna times it by 4. I'm gonna times it by 4. Okay, you notice that the time frames, I'm gonna times this time frame by 4. Now I'm gonna times this time frame by 4 as far as time goes. So there's 4 15-minute candles that make up 1 hour candle. Okay, so what that means is that the last closing 800 candles on the 15-minute chart, the last 800 closing candles would be the last closing candles on the hour chart. So what that means is that you could break this down, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw a line across this right here. Okay, now this is going to be the Mayo on the H1 chart. Okay, hear me out on this. Since this is the Mayo, what is this going to be on the H1 chart? This is going to be the 50 on the H1 chart. Okay, now I'm going to draw this one going through it diagonal like that. Okay, and what's going to happen to the 50? It's going to turn into the 13, and 13 is going to become the 5, so on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the hour chart so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. What just happened here? It's turned into the 800. This one right here turned into the, or this one was the 800 and this one was the 200. Now it's going to be the same thing from this chart to the next chart. This one's going to turn into one smaller. It's going to be a 13 on the H4, and this one's going to be the 50 on the H4. You guys see that? You guys see that? This one here returned to the 13. This one turned to the 50. And go back, and what is this on the M15 chart? If you're looking at the bigger time frame, what are you seeing here? You're looking at the blueberry, and you're looking at the 200. Okay, so we go back down, and that's the blueberry. Oh snap! It's the blueberry, and it's the 200. Wow. Okay. Anyway, the purpose of this is so that you don't have to flip through your time frames to look at where the moving averages are at. Okay, since so many retail trading textbooks have rules about the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA. Those are the main ones that we are using. They're all pretty much based on them. Okay, because market makers like to use those to fake people out because they all have rules about the 200 and the 50, so on. If this crosses, that means, oh, it's automatically a downtrend. Blah, blah, blah. No. We know the market maker moves, so we have the advantage on them now. So those are the EMAs. Those are the EMAs for you guys. I'll stop screen sharing. Those are EMAs for you guys. It's very simple. If you're in the homework group, mark it up. Send me some homework on it. And yeah, you already know where the homework's at. Homework should be in the homework group. Yeah, the homework's in the homework group pretty much. But yeah, you guys take care, stay blessed. I'll see you in the next video.